Hey everyone! Alright, so I guess it's my turn to share my why as to why I'm a coach. I am Sharyn Jackson, mom of 3 little people. I've been married to my husband for 8 years. And I'm going to give you a little bit of a backstory. I'll try and keep it as short as possible, and then I'll kind of go into my why as why I'm a coach. So I'm actually from a family of 6. I'm the youngest of 6 kids. I have 4 sisters and 1 brother. He's the oldest. I love my family. They're incredible. My parents are amazing. They've always been really encouraging, really supportive with all of us with anything that we've ever done. But unfortunately, when we were all younger, I was actually 3. My mom had gone in for a procedure, and unfortunately the doctor ended up messing up her jaw. It actually had nothing to do with the surgery that she was having. And her jaw got messed up because back in the day they had to put a tube down your throat in order to put you under. And so from there, she developed all these issues. She has severe TMJ, and she's had 7 or 8 surgeries now on her jaws. And she just, because of that situation, she was in chronic pain all the time. And so she slept a lot. And it was just really hard for her. She had a lot of guilt as a mom because she wasn't able to spend a lot of time specifically with myself and my older sister. It was, it was just really hard, and it was really hard for me to see her that way. I actually remember every day when I would go to school, I would say, "Bye, Mom, I love you. I hope you feel better. I'll see you after school." Those couple sentences will never leave my brain because it was just like every day. I would say that to her for like my whole, the whole time I was in school. And anyways, I'm going to try really hard not to cry. But anyways, so I think that's a really big reason and connection as to why I am a coach, because I personally have struggled in motherhood, and I don't have chronic pain. And I also know that there's a lot of other women out there, parents who just struggle. Whether it's depression or, for moms who have just had babies like postpartum or just with confidence. For me, when I got started coaching, it was actually, we lived in Washington State at the time. I'm a prior military wife. My husband was deployed, and he had been gone for a long time, whether it be deployed or in the field. And so I was just alone raising my girls. And because we lived so far away from post, I really didn't have a social network. I didn't have any friends. I didn't have any family close by me. And it was really hard. Like, I found myself just kind of sinking into more and more depression. Every day, there were days where I literally did not want to get out of bed. And it's not like I had anybody to call to be like, hey, I'm having a hard time today. I wasn't open with the situation that I was struggling with. Yet at the time, I knew that I had to be, energetic for my kids, and I had to be strong for them. Daddy was gone, and I needed to make sure that Mommy was as tough as she could be. So Mommy was very tough, but I was not tough behind the scenes. Like, when I was by myself, I was really sad, and I cried a lot, and, I just wasn't taking care of myself. And because I had nobody to hold me accountable. And so I got into coaching. Actually, I was never a big social media person. But one day I was randomly just searching, not even searching, just scrolling on Facebook, the news feed. And one of my friends, Emily, who I hadn't really spoken to in 5 years, who used to work with at a restaurant, was doing a handstand in a picture and something about a challenge group that she had won. And I was like, what do I have to lose if I just message her and see what this is all about? And so I messaged her, and she told me that it was a BeachBody challenge. She had chosen a BeachBody program to do. I think she had done T25, maybe it was her first one. And then she told me about the nutrition shake, Shakeology, and then just about how she was part of this private group that she had to check into every single day. And she had a coach that was personally supporting her along her journey and just helping her get back to that place of being happy and energetic and, just fun and just not stuck in that, portion of motherhood that sometimes you just feel like you're alone in. And so I was like, okay, my husband's gone. I'm just gonna do this. I did definitely research Shakeology for 5 days. But because we were military as well, I signed up as a coach right away because the discounts were awesome. And I kind of knew in the back of my mind that even though I was just signing up as a challenger, I also wanted to be a coach, because I really feel like when you help other people, it really helps you internally too. And my background, actually, I forgot to say this, but I had gone to school for fitness and nutrition. I was a personal trainer prior to having my girls. I actually did in-home personal training, so I'd drive to people's homes and train them in their home, which was a really cool thing. But after I had my girls, like I said, I just kind of fell off that course. And regardless of my background, my education and all that, it can really be hard to motivate yourself. So having somebody support me and really be on this journey with me was like really intriguing. So I did my very first challenge group. I did Insanity, the original one, for 60 days straight, and I got into the best shape, not only physically, but I was in a pretty amazing mindset at the time. My husband had gotten home. I was in wicked shape, and I just felt good. And so I'd actually started promoting my very first challenge group as a coach at that time, and I had an amazing turnout, and I've been hooked ever since, because nothing is more incredible to hear than somebody be like, hey, because of you, because of your support and your motivation, I was able to, get out of bed this morning and press play, and you've changed my life just by being there for me. And it's just my mom, you guys, last May, she started, even though I've been pushing her for literally 29 years, she turned around and changed her life. She started drinking Shakeology, and she works out consistently, whether it just be a simple walk for her, with my dad, or, she's doing Slim in 6 because that's one of her favorite programs. Like, she has her life back, and I'm not kidding you when I tell you it's been 29 years. It's been 29 years. She would lay in bed all the time. She missed our family birthday. She missed Christmases. She missed all that. She laid in bed, and she has her life back. So, her and my dad have definitely been like two of my biggest supports and encouragers, because I feel like a part of this is because of them, because they are so courageous in what they do, and they never gave up. And so it kind of gave me that mindset to like never give up. And as a coach, that's something that you need to develop. But it's truly been an awesome journey so far. My husband got out of the military last year. He's been out for a year now. And if I was not working as a coach right now, as far as finances go, we would probably be on food stamps. And that's just a path that we didn't want to have to go down. So I am so extremely grateful that I took this opportunity and I ran with it, because that's just, it helps us be able to pay bills, pay our mortgage, pay, our car bills, get groceries. Like, our girls are now after a full year of not being able to do anything because of financial changes, like, my girls can now be in horseback riding and gymnastics. And it's just, it's life-changing. So, like, when you hear us and when you see us put on Facebook, like, this stuff is life-changing, it's life-changing for so many reasons. For you literally help people, like, you cheer them on to change their life, to change their mindset, to change how they feel about themselves, so that they look in the mirror and they feel confident, and they shine, and they're vibrant, and they become better people for their family, for their husbands. They're more patient with their kids. They have more energy. They can, like, run around with them at the park. Like, you guys, to hear that is so amazing. So if you're listening to this video, like, that is my why. So many reasons. And I hope that you have been inspired. I really hope that you see something in one of our videos that kind of just catches you, and you're like, yeah, I could do this, because you guys, like, we need so many people to help us do this, to help us, like, literally change the health of this world. So anyways, that's my why, and I would love to see, more of you guys on our team and hear what your whys are, even if you're just starting out. So, okay, that's it for now. I will see you later.